Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Bleacher Bloggers. I'm Brent, and this lovely man here in a dress is Dave. Dave, why don't you tell everyone why you're wearing a dress?
Well, it's really because of them. You see, we went to the Jets-Patriots game on Sunday, and we asked you guys to come up with a wager, and this is what you chose for the loser to have to wear. And since the Jets lost, and I'm a Jets fan, go Jets!
Boy,
this is what happened.
They got spanked. But we combined two wagers, so he's wearing a dress and he has to wear a hat. Now, Dave, they don't actually sell Patriots hats in New York. That's so weird. So I get you the ugliest Red Sox hat I could find.
No, that's great. Thank you.
There you
Thank
go.
You very much.
There you go.
Goes nicely with my dress.
J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets.
I'm renouncing the Jets. I think a lifetime of Jet fanness has just ended. Oh, should we show everybody?
Let's get a nicer picture of that fancy, fancy dress you're wearing. Fancy, fancy chest hair, too.
You like the chest hair?
Very nice, Dave.
Yeah, it's a look that I'm modeling.
All right, well, today,
let's move on.
We're going to take a tour around the country in a dress to see what fans are saying about their favorite NFL teams in a dress. We look at the hottest player in baseball in a dress, and we show you all the highlights from our tailgating experience at the Jets-Pats game.
In a dress.
Exactly.
We start with baseball and our blog of the day.
Being that it's my day, I shouldn't really be talking about ARod, but because I'm a professional, I will. On Sunday, ARod hit his 7th homer in 5 games. He leads baseball with 52. Now, given ARod's tear and last few years in New York, we wonder where he fits in as a Yankee. We go to pinstripealley.com, posted by JScape2000.
Basically, I think this is brilliant. He actually came up with 4 tiers of Yankeehood, including Henderson-ish, like Ricky Henderson, the guy who had a good run with the Yankees, but still when you think of him on another team. Jacksonian, guy who had a good career with the Yankees, but also a great career elsewhere around baseball, and you don't really think of him for one particular team. Ruthian, a guy like Paul O'Neill, whose Yankee career eclipsed everything else he ever did, and you think of him as a Yankee. And then Mantle-esque, the guy who is a Yankee, and even if he played for another team, you don't even acknowledge it. So basically the question is, based on what A-Rod's done, where is he?
So where is he, Dave?
I'll tell you, as a Yankee fan right now, I would say Ruthian if he has a big postseason this year. Because, look, he's probably going to win the MVP this year, right? So that'll be 2 MVPs in, like, the last 3 years. Right. If he plays well in the postseason, the guy is definitely a Yankee. However, if he takes another nosedive in the playoffs this year, I'd put him at, like, Ed Whitsonville. And if you're a loyal Yankee fan, you know what that means.
No, wait, so do you feel good saying that, or do you not feel good putting him in that Ruthian category?
I'm going on the record right now. In September, A-Rod's going to have a big postseason. Wow. Or maybe I'll wear another dress
You
again.
sure might.
I should stop talking.
I just shut up. Tuesday morning reach around. That's nice. That's right. It's time to try and make sense of a wacky week 1 in the NFL. We start in Philly, where they need a lot of explaining. You got some explaining to do.
They lose 16-13 to the Packers at Lambeau because Andy Reid decides to let the punt returning duties go to 2 guys who've never fielded a punt in a regular season game. Good move.
Yikes. We go to Bleeding Green Nation, posted by Bleed Green. I just don't understand how a guy like Reid, who's been around football for as long as he has, would basically say, meh, anyone can return punts. You, over there, you never caught a punt, but, yeah, what the hell? You're our punt returner. Oh, you also look terrible in preseason? So what? You're our guy. Meh. We go to the Cowboys, beating the Giants 45-35 in a shootout. BleedingTheBoys.com, Dave.
BloggingTheBoys.com, too.
Oh, Blogging the Boys.
Blogging, whatever. Posted by Dave Halpert, and he writes, scoreboard had trouble keeping up with the action on the field as both teams decided that defense was optional, and they both chose to opt out. And basically, he goes on to give you all the numbers from the Cowboys offense, including my fantasy football quarterback, Tony Romo, 345 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Wow. All I have to say is Roy Williams, DeMarcus Ware, Umanura, Strahan, where were they?
I don't know. They didn't show up.
No, they didn't show up. All right, we go to RaiderTake.blogspot.com, posted by RaiderTake. Dave?
Okay, compared to last year's offense, the coaching, play calling, and execution were like the difference between junior high school and Harvard Law School. So I can't complain too much. All well and good, Brent, except for the fact that the Raiders lost again.
And I think to add insult to injury, Detroit put 36 on them.
Yeah, but he does make a good point, though. The offense did look a little explosive. So maybe, the Raiders will win 6 games?
Yeah, just, hopefully their defense actually plays like they did last year.
Right. So now they just have to put a whole, complete effort on the field at the same time.
That would be amazing.
All right, so when we come back, we're going to show you what happened when we went to the Jets-Pats game and we did a little tailgating, or at least I was there. Where were you?
I was actually driving around Bergen County Trying to find a way to print the tickets that I had bought.
Because you forgot to print them out at home.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy is Bergen County has a blue law, so nothing's open on Sunday. I went to 2 Staples in Bergen County. Now, I already hate the Jets. So I don't want to be in New Jersey as it is. I hate East Rutherford. I can't stand Bergen County. I had to go to Passaic County to a Staples to actually get the things printed. It's ridiculous. Change the blue laws. It's 2007.
Or just print out the tickets before you go to the game.
Right.
My name is Dave.
My name is Brent.
And this show is all about you guys, the sports bloggers.
Here at Bleacher Bloggers, we'll be bringing you the good, the bad, and the ugly in the sports blogging universe. The show is all about you. If you blog it, we'll discuss it.
What's happening, guys? Dave here outside of Giant Stadium. We're getting ready for opening day, Jets, Pats. Tons of tailgaters here, tons of energy, a lot of stuff going on. Let's go talk to some of the fans and see what's what. Come on. So here's the question. Give me like a final score prediction. What do you think the final score is going to be?
30-0.
30-0. I like it. I like it. All right, what about like a season prediction? How good are the Jets going to be this year?
Of course, they're going to do awesome this year. They're gonna beat everybody's butts.
Arizona this year. We're going to Super Bowl.
He's not as good looking as them. I don't know why he's here. Look, everyone thinks you guys are the greatest team in football, but I'm here to tell you the Jets are better than the Patriots. What do you think about that?
I heard Tom Brady's in town.
Yeah, he is in town. I heard he's not playing today.
Oh, he's not? He's injured?
Yeah.
I thought Randy Moss was the boss, though.
I heard Tom Brady just retired, actually. And actually, here's Tom Brady.
I'm about to watch them burn a Tom Brady jersey.
What do you think is the #1 issue for the Jets going into the season?
I think the biggest issue has to be the offensive line. Just they're young on the left side. You've got 2 guys who were rookies last year, and then a new guy, Jacob Bender, who's a rookie this year. So between the 3 of them, there's 2 years of experience on that left side. So that's a big issue.
And the guy standing behind them, Chad Pennington, there's been some talk about his job security. What do you think about him and Clemens?
You know, I think that people are thinking Clemens might be on the docket for this year, but I think they're going to see how Pennington does. They said he's the starter going into the season, and I think, you know, if they want to make a playoff run, he's a seasoned guy, and I think he could take them, but it's a question of can he stay healthy with the line ahead of him.
Right, he better learn how to run real fast, I think, with the line the way it is. What about the Patriots this year?
Well, I think the big thing for them is can they get some of those guys back on the field? Rodney Harrison, #1, Richard Seymour, #2, and Asante Samuel, how far has he come along? So there's a lot of questions on their veterans. Can they bring them back? But they brought on a lot of additions, too. Adelius Thomas, Randy Moss, Wes Welker, just to name a few. So they've kind of done a zero-sum game, but how do they play together as a new defensive and offensive unit?
Hopefully it'll take them a week or 2. At least a week before they get all that together.
Probably 12 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, all right, maybe 3 years.
Yeah.
Brian, thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Hey, Dave, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
And you guys can check him out all season long, thejetsblog.com, and you'll come back and be on our show again, right?
Love it. I'd love it. Thank you.
There it is. Sweet. Brian, the man.
Ready.
So there it was, our look at the Jets-Pats game. Personally, I had a great time until kickoff.
Personally, I had a horrible time until kickoff.
Get off the bench. All right, here's what we need for Friday. We want your fearless football predictions, college, pro, whatever. Just let us know why your favorite team is going to win. Bring it strong. We might even read it on air.
That's right. You can post up on YouTube, on bleacherbloggers.com, or on your own site and link us up to it. Make sure you come strong.
And also on Friday, we're going to dive back into the fan mail fun bag, and we're going to give you the top 5 crappiest sports movies of all time.
Ah, wow. This actually would be a crappy sports movie right here, huh?
I'm going to go throw up and then change.
Man, you got a nice chest
Goodbye.
there. See ya.